Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today, I'm going to be showing you how to make a working tool rack in Minecraft. As you can see, I've got this nice little room set up right here. And there's a wall behind me where I'm going to be putting my tool rack. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Alright, so the first step you're going to want to do is go into your settings and scroll down to show coordinates. Switch that on and you should get a bunch of numbers appear on the left hand side of your screen with a number called position and just a bunch of numbers like that. For this to work, you're going to need to walk up to your wall and move forward and backwards. If the third number, for me it's minus 97 and minus 98. So if you're moving forward and backwards, if that number changes, you've got the right wall. But if any of the other numbers change, you're going to need to try every single wall until the right number changes. So you're going to need to get the last number. So see, any of these walls, none of the other numbers except for the third number changes. But you're going to make sure that if you're moving forward and backwards, the number gets bigger as you move forward. If it's getting bigger, the third number, if that gets bigger as you move forward, you've picked the right wall and we can get into this build right now. Now, open up your chat and type in /game rule command block output false. You may not understand what this does at the moment, but what it does is gets rid of all the command block output that comes at you and is a bit annoying. So if you type in this, it should fix any of those problems that happens. So, let's keep going on with this build. Alright, so go into your inventory and scroll down until you get to tripwire hook. Grab yourself a tripwire hook, a name tag, scroll back up the list of items and go and click on anvil. Now, also grab yourself an armor stand. You can now grab all your tripwire hooks and with a space of 1, place them across your wall. Make sure it's a space of 1, otherwise it might not quite work out for you. You don't actually have to put 3 tripwire hooks down, but I think it looks quite nice to have 3 on the wall. But you can just have 1, you can have 2, you can even have 10 if you really wanted to. But I'm just doing 3 for now because it's quite a nice decoration in this house and fits in perfectly. You can now go into your inventory again and grab all the items and weapons you want the armor tool rack things to hold. So I'm going to grab a netherite sword, a diamond pickaxe, and why not a golden axe? So I've got all these weapons and tools that I want to put on my tool rack. But there is just one more thing you're going to need. So go into your chat and type in /give @p command _ and block. Now give yourself one of these and it should look just like this. As you can see on the ground, the command block looks just like this. You can't get this very special block in your creative inventory, but you can get it using commands like I just showed you then. So now you've got your very own command block. Now go up to all your tripwire hooks and looking down, mine down 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. And then you should be able to fall in it and not be able to jump out just like so. Then go into the next one, mine down 3, and the very other one, and as many as you have, just mine down 3. It doesn't matter how many you've got, but 3 blocks down is what you want. Then you can cover them back up if you want to, but it doesn't need to be covered up. Now, go and do the exact same thing, so mine down 3 blocks down next to each of them like so. So you should have 6 blocks mined out in total. Now place an armor stand in the gap next to the tripwire hook on the right. You can then equip a sword or weapon to it with any choice you want, and then crouching, click on the armor stand 12 times until it goes to this position. It should look like it's holding its hand out just like that. See that position there? That is the exact position you want. If the armor stand is holding out its hand like that, you've done it correctly and this should work great for you. Alright, so now walk up to the pit you've just dug, grab your command blocks and put in 2 command blocks like that. You only need 2, and then you can top off the top of the command blocks with your floor block like so. Now click on the very bottom command block and turn it to repeat and always active. Now go into the main section of the command block and type in /effect @e square bracket name equals and then A. and then finish it off with a square bracket and type in invisibility 1, 1, and true. Once you've done this, you can then click on the top command block. Change it to repeat and always active, and then go inside the command block. Type in /tp @e square bracket name equals a another square bracket. Now do a little squiggly thing and write 0.8 and then a space, another squiggly thing and 1.4 and one last squiggly and minus 0.2. Exit the command block and then get your block and fill back in the ground. Now, all you have to do is add an anvil, place an anvil or whatever, click on the anvil and change your name tag's name to A. Once the name tag has been named A, you can exit your anvil and grab your name tag. Now, if you click on the armor stand, you should name it and look at that. The sword or whatever item your armor stand was holding is now sitting perfectly on the tripwire hook. You can change between the weapons really easily just by clicking on it. Make sure you don't crouch while clicking on it, otherwise you will change the position of the armor stand and it will go wrong. But if you do happen to do that, just hit it until it goes perfectly back into the tripwire hook and it'll look really, really nice. Alright, so now I'm going to be showing you how to do the next one. It's just as easy, if not easier. So, it's pretty much doing exactly the same as you did before. So, firstly, place down your command blocks, click on the bottom one, make it repeat and always active, go into it and say /effect @e square bracket name equals, but this time instead of doing A, you're going to be doing B. Then finish it off with a square bracket and name it invisibility 1, 1, and true. Now exit off your command block and click on the top one now. Make it repeat and always active as before. And go into the command block, type in /tp @e square bracket name equals, and I think you got it now, it's B, and then another square bracket. Once you've done that, give it another squiggly and 0.8 and then a space, another squiggly 1.4, a space, another squiggly and negative 0.2. Once you've done all that, get out of the hole you're in and fill it back in with cobblestone. Then you can get your armor stand and place that down and make it in the right position and the right weapon you want. So you have to click it 12 times until it gets to this position and then go to your anvil, get your name tag. Instead of naming it A, you're going to change the name to B. Get the B name tag, put it in your inventory, then grab the name tag and click on the armor stand and it should slide perfectly into position and you should be able to change between weapons as you want. Alright, so I reckon you guys have pretty much got the gist now. For the third one, you're going to get your name tag, name it to C, and pretty much do exactly what we just did, except instead of doing name equals B or name equals A, it's going to be name equals C. Now, get your armor stand and place it down. Since I've got a lever, I have to place it above the lever, but equip it with whatever weapon you want and make it 12 times, click it 12 times until it gets to this position as before. Then mine out the floor, place down your command blocks and do exactly the same thing as before, except change the name from B to C or from A to C. And you're going to have to do this for every time you do this from now on. So if you wanted to make even more than 3, you can do name equals D, you can do name equals 1, I don't really mind. You can do whatever name you want, but make sure the name tag and the command block is in sync with the same name. If it has that, you're going to get it correctly and this will work right and amazingly for you. So I'm going to speed this next bit up because I think you guys all know what you're doing now. If you don't, you can rewatch the video. if you need to, but you don't have to. So let's speed it up just now. Alright, so I've named my name tag to C, and now we've got a very own tool rack armor stand thing wall, and it's looking very, very nice. You can grab any other weapon you want and change the armor stand to whatever weapon you want. But now it's no longer an armor stand holding it, it's the tool rack. So, you can then turn towards the wall and change the weapons to whatever you want. So I can change them to any weapon you want. I'm just using the 3 weapons I have at the moment. But any weapon in the game or any tool you really want, it works with items, but it just doesn't look as nice. But just change it between what you want, and it's super cool, really easy, and I hope you guys did learn something new from this video. You guys made it to the end of the video. I really enjoyed making this video. It took some time to do all the commanding, so I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to hit the like button down below, and also subscribe if you really want to see all my content and stuff like that. Until next time, see ya!